stays live and it doesn't cut out.
Okay,
look at that.
And
I can pick up Rocket League.
And I'm Broadcasting.
Yeah.
Just
Let's see what else.
Okay. Hey everybody.
Hey everybody.
Welcome to the 4th of July stream.
4th of July
Yay,
stream.
the first special stream. Tomorrow is going to be another special stream. Tomorrow night.
Wait. Oh.
We're doing a special stream tomorrow night.
Well, it would have been nice if I was going to know this. But anyway.
That's why it's called a special stream.
The stripping stream that we were talking about.
We're not doing a live cam stripping stream.
A strip stream.
Strip stream.
Oh, I don't have this costume. Oh, I don't have the costume yet. Oh well, fuck it. We can just do this then.
But no, tomorrow will be a special one to celebrate a very special day.
Yes, the day after they signed Declaration of Independence, when everybody got shit-faced.
The greatest holiday ever to exist is tomorrow.
Oh, sweet Jesus, sweet Jesus, you're gonna be big. You're gonna be big about this, aren't you?
Alright.
I'm sorry, but it's the greatest holiday known to man.
It's the greatest holiday for you, but we're not gonna talk about that.
No, it's the greatest holiday known to man.
Well, I'm gonna be sitting here playing as Captain America. Greatest game ever made, not really, but...
We're saying that, so he's saying that, so...
The game that's totally 100% reliable when playing online with friends.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Doesn't have a single issue.
You know, this game actually wouldn't be so bad if it just didn't, suck eggs.
Scott, your subtlety alarm is kind of like freaking breaking.
You know what holiday I actually do want to try and celebrate this year as far as streaming goes, Julian?
Kwanzaa?
What? No one celebrates Kwanzaa. No, it's a holiday. Unless you were on the internet in the early 2000s and on specific websites, you probably don't even know about this holiday's existence.
Hello, Alex.
There was a holiday called
Alex
Winter
here, finally?
ENOS. Hey, Alex, get on stream.
Get on stream.
Right now. You just...
Ow, I blew up.
But no,
I have to remember what I'm doing.
I want to celebrate Winter ENOS this year.
Oh yeah, that.
And if you don't know what Winter ENOS is, Winter ENOS.
Winter ENOS.
No, that's Julian's holiday.
No, God, what is wrong with you?
But no, Winter ENOS is a holiday that was celebrated in Control-Alt-Delete, an early 2000s webcomic. A really great early 2000s webcomic that may or may not still be going on to this day. I have no idea. I haven't checked it in probably a good
Apparently
6
it
years.
is. I looked at it, it's still going on.
Hinga-dinga-dargan. Oh my god, I have a great game for it. I'm gonna be picking it up on this sale.
For America.
Yeah, because
I'm the football.
what was it? There's a game on this PlayStation Network mid-year sale that I was like, hey, I can pick it up and I can play it on that thing. What's the name of it? I gotta find the name of it. I gotta find the game. Somewhere. There's a lot of games on sale on this thing right now. Like, you have no idea. What was that game called? Let's see. Come on, where were? Yeah,
you don't have to
Jotun Valhalla.
You're
Edition.
going to respect it.
That's the one that you won't be fair to. Because it looks pretty cool. And it's all about Norse mythology.
That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever fired it before we can bring anyone else in.
And Norse Purgatory.
Don't they also have Sinu's sacrifice for that?
Take them out. Now.
They got Fee as well right now.
There's a lot of games recently.
I probably
that's
won't
about
get it.
nostalgia now that I think about it.
Yeah. but there's quite a few that are on
Yeah,
sale right
no
now.
Thor games.
I don't think that would be something that would be...
No.
That's the last thing I thought I'd hear today. It's a fine day for diabetes.
Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong. Unless you're saying it's a bad day for diabetes.
How do we do my fart powers again? I've actually forgotten how to do
Not
things.
in the stream.
Sweet Jesus, I've forgotten how to do everything in this game.
I must buy PlayStation VR now. Well, that's it. PlayStation VR sold. Done.
Why do you need it?
Like, One Piece Grand Cruise. Just done, sold.
Oh,
I'm buying the $130.
Well, Scott,
You can interact with all of Luffy's crew from One Piece on the Sunny Go and fight battles stuff in PSVR.
no, it's Team
I
Instagram.
get to stare at Nami's boobs in PSVR.
You know what?
that's
I can
not it.
stare at her boobs anytime I want.
But in
Oh, there it
VR.
is.
I mean, that's like when they're real and almost in front of you. I don't
Okay,
care.
there we go. What the hell?
Plus, there's also that game in, like, Japan that you can, like, tutor that girl. There's that game, too.
The only reason I'm actually gonna get a PlayStation VR is for the Skyrim game.
You ruined my vacation.
It's for what?
Skyrim.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Thunderhead update.
get that.
Well,
That's the only reason I'm getting it.
No, tell him you'll give him one if he gets on stream. Like, actually on stream.
Yeah,
that's
Alex
what's
has
driving.
gotta get on stream.
Alex has to be on stream to get one.
You think it makes me less
Wow.
of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh?
That's how it works.
You're laughing with your eyes. I can
lady,
see
I don't
it.
need you talking to me like that. I'll fart in whoever's face I want.
Boss battle,
Don't you fart on me.
suckers!
I'm a fart on,
Don't fart on that man's balls.
what's class? I'll fart on Classy's face if I want to.
Don't fart on that man's balls, though.
Classy's a woman.
Don't give up your
Don't
day.
fart on her balls.
This is your day.
Well, I gotta pick up your prescription.
You gotta go get her some medicinal
Did
chicken.
I hear about Xbox giving away Dragon Ball Super Season 1 for free? Yes, I did. I did see that post
I
on
did.
Discord.
On that email?
I mean,
You're probably trying to clear
you know,
out these
Funimation
carrots,
probably
huh?
paid for it,
Can I
but
join the party?
Which thing are you talking about?
Xbox. I guess on Xbox Live they're giving away Dragon Ball Super Season 1 or Part 1.
We can join our powers.
I think it's like
It'll be some
13
sort
episodes,
of
but still, it's not bad.
unification,
I mean, completely for free.
combination, something
Like, you can't argue
You
with that.
get the
Out of
idea.
Deadpool right now. They're really
That is
good.
not the most American thing. I thought you said you were gonna be Captain America.
I am. I just beat the shit out of Deadpool.
Oh.
Why?
All clear,
What did
Commander.
Deadpool do to you?
My thoughts on the whole thing is, well, that's interesting.
What whole thing?
I
I mean, it's
On
nice that
the-
they're giving a.
He just made
giving
off
away
with the
Dragon Ball
senators and
Super
took
for
them
free.
underground.
Like, don't
We'll
question
cover the
it.
capital. You get down
Who
to
would
the
say
Oh,
that's a
Alex
bad
says he's pulling a
thing?
jock and reorganizing his sock drawer.
No, not tonight. You get on stream.
Sorry, I didn't have time to say pretty please.
It's
with
4th of
sugar on
July,
top.
sir.
Now will you get going?
Okay,
Be
so let's see,
patriotic.
This one, hot. Give yourself a hot injection of
Come on,
Homo
the
Super
subway.
Strength. Parasol powers cause physical damage. Blah 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 blah.
What? Oh, you're playing South Park. That's right. So.
He's making himself a homo. Don't worry about it.
I'm trying to freaking. I'm figuring out how this stupid thing works. Pads survive last longer in the fray. Makes my brains go down and my health goes up and my health goes down and fucking. I don't know which one to fucking do. I guess I'll just do the inhuman inaccuracy. Inhuman accuracy.
When we see
Yep,
Words are
nope.
hard,
I
okay?
tried to get him to say,
Words are hard, okay?
Not really.
Shut up, Scott. No one asked you.
Sound like
I'd head for some American
Damn it,
chow.
Deadpool.
This
Don't
way,
run ahead of
to the food court.
do a Deadpool. Just break the fourth wall.
I have enough trouble with them interrupting my videos.
I hope they give away more great stuff.
Yeah, they need it in order to get people to buy it.
That big guy dragged Senator Lieber and the others toward Union Station. Keep going this
Lazy
way.
Gaming guys, where even Xbox getting free things and we are not phased by it.
I've seen real.
Oh, Alex, I do want to actually like plan something, maybe next week.
This
Not on.
Do I have any
maybe
other
on
side quests I need to do?
Because like I have this Xbox One just sitting here, and I got a few games on Xbox One. I might as well try and stream one of them, and you can join me on stream for it.
Which game is it?
I got a few different ones. I can stream the Rare Replay Collection, which gives us access to a bunch of games. I can stream Witcher 3.
I missed the run button.
I could stream Halo shit.
I mean, I have.
If I can handle the Red Skull, I can.
No, I
sure
meant
handle
Halo
you.
shit, Halo 5. I haven't played it yet, so.
Oh, that Halo shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just doing my
I have that.
patriotic duty.
Say what
To be
you
fair
want
though, it'll
about
probably be
Tiny
like the
Tina.
Metro games,
At least the trains
because
are
I
still
want to
running
try
on
out
time.
those games.
Well, let's go to Kyle's house.
There is one game I didn't know I wanted until
President
recently,
Stan Lee.
like until yesterday. I didn't know I wanted it. Like, it's a game called Bionic Commando Rearmed 2 for the Xbox 360 and PS3.
So apparently Stanley is the president in this game.
I want that game.
Chris.
Makes sense. That's his cameo.
That's what happens when you touch
Now he's gone too far.
But no,
Nobody attacks America.
Bionic Commando Rearmed 2 has one of the greatest reasons for an enemy to actually fight you,
More than
and that's he's this soldier in like a giant base thing, and he just thinks that you're like, when you show up, he thinks you're the guy, a guy named Randall, here to break him so that he can go on break. And when you don't, he just thinks you're trying to get out of doing work, so he tries to kill you. And then as he dies, he just yells out like, Randall! What the fuck? I mean, there's also a helicopter that dispenses golf carts.
I need to fall back.
Because that's a thing. The game is weirdly stupid, and I want it.
I'm okay with games having reasons to play it like that.
Yeah, it made me want to buy it.
It's not as generic as some other video games. Like Kirby when he fights his enemies only because he like wants his sandwich or something.
Hey,
Yes.
that is important.
I
love
still
sandwiches.
I still love that whole thing of like, no, you could be some intergalactic badass, you know, conquering the world. Kirby doesn't care until you inadvertently disrupted his meal, and then you fucking gonna die. Like, oh, so I also picked up a NES Classic this week. Yay! Because like everywhere got restocked on NES Classics. So I just kind of walked into a GameStop and picked one up. I haven't hooked it up yet, but I picked one up. So I can play all those classic NES games.
Always in the last place you look.
We're starting the fight in the first place.
I don't know what to do right now. I don't know what I want to do.
That's too bad.
It's not too bad. Your face is too bad.
How was my 4th? It was good. Spent time with family, got to eat lots of food, and right now people are shooting fireworks off behind me, and
Can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage?
Oh, was my 4th? Oh, thanks for asking. My 4th was pretty great. You know, didn't do much. But, you know, thanks for asking.
My 4th was okay. I just spent some
No
time
one
with
asked
family.
God.
Yeah, I asked me.
Ow.
Don't worry.
oh, Alpha, rude.
I asked me. I always ask me.
Next time, don't bother.
I really don't know what I want.
Did you go anywhere, Julian? No, I stayed. No, we stayed home. People came to us.
Loser.
I must be a loser because everybody came here.
Then you gotta wait for everyone to leave. And then they leave
yeah,
on their time.
Yeah.
Versus being like, okay, bye.
I've seen real war. This was just a skirmish.
You play games while people are over? Nope. Watched a lot of
Why would
the
you play games while people are over? That's called being a rude.
Well, it's not really anybody new. It's just the same people in the same house.
So Steven came in. Fuck you,
We watched
Julian.
The Office. Apparently Malik's girlfriend hadn't seen Jurassic Park, so we showed her the first one. I did not know that there was anybody in this world who still hadn't seen Jurassic Park.
There's someone at my work that hasn't seen Jurassic Park.
Captain Diabetes!
That is really insane. I mean, I can understand not seeing the other ones, but...
Well, yeah, but at least see the first one. Like...
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. When someone's seen the first one, I'm like, what?
Yeah, I mean, if you tell me, oh, I haven't seen anything other than the first one, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, fine, whatever. Like...
Well, Daniel's not wrong. I do tend... Sometimes I go out of the house, I do tend to bring my 3DS.
Oh, so Julian...
But that's usually for the car, because I'm an adult.
You have a 3DS surgically attached to your face.
Julian, is it weird that when I was reading that book today, every time a character would just like do something stupid and someone would react to it, I just imagined Julian sigh?
Follow me, heroes. You there?
Like every time that they're like, they let out a sigh, I'm like, they just let out a Julian sigh.
Julian copyrighted size a long time ago.
If I haven't, I should have.
Like that's just how my imagination suddenly worked. It's just like, nope, that's just in my head what they just did.
Heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration.
Oh, goody!
business
Cousin
on
Kyle's
hold.
back.
Yeah, because you didn't get enough of them the first time.
What can I say? I've always been a friend.
What am I gonna
to
stream for the
superheroes.
super special holiday for
Well,
tomorrow?
best of luck trying to catch that maniac.
It's a great question,
Like our
eh?
state motto says, Excelsior.
Well, I don't want our YouTube channel banned.
You don't look like the voting type.
He's at the record low siren.
take
I
any
record low
risks,
siren.
don't
Yes,
go
yes, I am. I am an elected low siren. Record low siren. Yes.
Look, row.
Just leave me alone.
Julian's been possessed by Scooby-Doo. Julian, what should I stream for the special event tomorrow? The greatest holiday of the whole year.
I don't know. Stop.
I still cannot believe this game has such bad reaction.
Yeah, it really does. It's the only reason we're not playing it all together right now. Is to
Stop picking on Julian.
can't.
What?
Julian did nothing wrong! He's a human!
No, I'm gonna pick on Julian.
I'm not even.
I'm not a human.
No.
I am an
He's not a
animal!
human. He's a Julian.
Wild animal!
Just like a Hideyoshi's a Hideyoshi.
Hey.
Or is Julian a Hideyoshi?
Oh, please stop.
No. No. No one else is a Hideyoshi. Other than Hideyoshi. And no, I didn't get that.
Keep attacking. You'll disrupt his focus.
That movie I saw once when I was a kid.
Captain Diabetes!
Cloaking field is down. Get him.
How am I having trouble with titanium? Come on.
Titanium, man?
That's a name.
B-lister Iron
Ah.
Interesting.
Titanium Man, Iron Man. They both have titanium and armor.
That's just dumb.
These mini sentry guns will give
This is why Marvel's failing.
They made
In
him
comic
in like the
books.
fucking 60s.
Let me remind you that there is a character called Rainbow. Actually, a character called Rainbow Man in Marvel.
Hey, you know what? I want Bat Cow. I want the Adventures of Bat Cow.
And you
still
know,
a character right now.
I know. Well, okay, it's not the same level of character though.
and Darkhawk,
He's a pet.
Moon Knight.
He's not an actor.
Yeah. But
I don't care what
has this
anybody
weird
says. Moon,
affiliation with animals. Like,
yeah,
even
it's like
in
the
the
one
Batman
who
Ninja
won't
movie,
go.
he had like a pet monkey. It was weird. Pet monkey was like
But
banging his
Damien
other
still
monkey.
is best Robin, so.
there is no such thing as best Robin. Just least annoying Robin.
Well,
No,
Tim
Damien's best
Drake
Robin.
is the worst.
Yes, agreed.
Tim Drake is the worst Robin?
Tim Drake is
See,
worth
I like the Damian Wayne and Nightwing team up when Batman was presumably dead. I like that run where Jason was the main villain.
I read a little bit of it. What's
Damien's a vegetarian. Rainbow
Yeah,
Man progressive.
Damien's a
He's not
vegetarian.
called Rainbow Man because he's progressive.
Are you sure, Julian?
I'm pretty sure.
Flamboyant, and that's why he's called Rainbow Man.
Mikhail Shigina.
And he's
Let's not
just
forget about
promoting
Crazy
the homosexual agenda. Or Granny Goodness.
Will be passed by your cowardly leaders.
You remember
And you
Armfall?
will become criminals. Swap them.
Has the power to tear off his arm with it.
With Meltman, the power to melt.
Oh, he did not just snitch on me.
Now, if anyone got that reference, good job.
That Jewish little bastard.
Because I think, other than Julian, I don't know anyone else that would have gotten that.
Are you talking about Sky High?
Bitch, and I say that's
Because I was thinking about that one character.
No, Julian.
Yes.
Meltman, power to melt.
Oh, freaking love that show.
Yeah. Anyone that doesn't know, it's Action League Now, which was part of Kablam. Which was a Nickelodeon show in the late
Daniel
90s.
got it.
Yeah.
Bitch, and I see the
Oh
stupid
no!
bitch.
Captain America and Daredevil are dead. There goes our American squad.
Ow.
You know what? That's what I'm gonna play tomorrow for my special holiday. We're gonna play Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash. Yep, that's what we're gonna play. Because why not have boobs? Lots of fun.
Nah, I'll be honest. Typing.
Catch the diabetes. Fuck her up.
Screw Titanium, man.
It's a
Go,
way
Captain
better name
Diabetes.
than, like Crazy Quilt or like Arm Fall Off Boy or Rainbow
Crazy
Man.
quilt. Crazy.
But not better than Granny Goodness.
Or Barack Felipe.
We can all agree that it's not better than.
Okay,
Than
Granny
Granny
Goodness has a shitty name, but at least she has produced this story.
I mean, that's like the greatest name ever, though. Like, you'd never suspect her. I mean, like, you know, you have some murder villain, and then you have Granny Goodness. Which one's the actual person? Yes, Julian, we get it. You can stop singing.
I can't help it, I love the song, okay? Oh, no. We are not. You are not killing him. No, we're not killing Jimmy. Not today.
Why can't you sing any of the other South Park songs, though?
Because it's not playing right now?
I'll protect my balls. That's fighting love. That's fighting love.
Well, I like Brian Botano do. What would Brian?
What would Brian Boitano do? If he were here today, he'd probably kick an ass or two. That's what Brian Boitano would do.
What would Brian Botano
And
do?
so to answer your question,
Daniel's asking what you want to do for your holiday, Scott.
recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register.
Oh,
with
we're
the
probably gonna
government-
stream.
Last time I did this, I had to kill
This
Kyle.
law would split
Ended
the
up killing
European
Kyle, so.
right down the
I don't know
middle.
what else I'm gonna do for my
I'm not sure
for
any of us
the
want.
greatest holiday of the entire year tomorrow. Like, I don't know.
Your best shot? Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve. Maybe I'll need the practice. Maybe we all.
I'm not comfortable with the white woman calling the police on me.
Least of all, you're already
deputized.
Yes, Julian.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This
Stupid.
registration would tear down everything we've done.
Oh,
But
I'm
yeah, can we
serious? It's
stream
not good.
Talking of tomorrow.
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can.
I just realized, I think my
Don't you
voice
see
is
where this is
incredibly
headed?
low. How do you
All it's
raise
going
your
to take
voice?
is one more slip up
Low.
by anyone in a
Yes.
case, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us
You
all
know how
into
to do that?
criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my
Go.
country.
Yeah, there we go.
No, gas is not going to save me this time.
Go into your party, hit party settings, and then you'll have adjust microphone level.
And with the
Or
passage of the super
Try.
Oh, Alex, if you can hear this,
Is this good?
Daniel are going to Uno's on Friday.
Hello?
Go with us.
There we go.
Yeah, but Alex, come with us to Uno's on Friday.
he wants to buy hookers.
There we go.
earlier this
Let's
You
see if
must
that
go
Daniel wants to
works.
go buy hookers.
country are
Right
being
You don't-
forced to choose a side.
Well,
They
I mean, if
register
Daniel's
with the
dying.
government to uphold the law
Or Chuck E. Cheese's.
become part
What?
of the
What?
underground resistance movement.
Wait, what?
Can
no.
we do
Oh, I'd rather
both?
go to Chuck E. Cheese's than
No!
anywhere else.
No. You,
Why not? It's Chuck E. Cheese! You can get, like, tickets and coins
Yeah.
and stuff.
Can we go to Chuck E. Cheese and then get hookers?
Don't they have hookers at Chuck E. Cheese?
Not the legal ones.
yay. Got a new picture of Kyle. Now fucking go get.
God damn it. They replaced my Captain America because I'm in a part of the game where they get Iron Man and Cap are like not liking each other.
Yeah, because that game takes place during Civil War. Well, okay, it loosely bases it on Civil War.
Do we have to take a photograph together?
That's okay. Civil War sucked as a book anyway.
And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Good time.
I'm not happy.
Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
Reed Richards, you can go fuck off. I'm taking Luke Cage's side.
Good luck getting anywhere.
I can't
And
wait
we're taking a
for...
picture of Kyle's mom too.
My holiday starts in an hour and a half.
Yeah, Mr. Poplovsky. Okay, moving on with life.
It's telling me to meet with Miss Fantastic, and you can go fuck off.
Which reminds me, Julian, I have to go to a Walmart tomorrow. That's one thing I'm doing tomorrow. I gotta go to Walmart.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I texted you thank you, like right
I
after I saw.
know, but now that I'm done being nice, about it, you can't say I don't do anything anymore.
So you folks
I never
made up your
did
minds
say you
yet?
didn't do
From
anything.
what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on the fence.
Plus, you know, I
Was
bought
it you
your
or was it
shit.
not? I'm trying to remember. Was it you or was it another one of someone else I know
Can't be
randomly
judged.
who wanted to be a dick and just randomly reminded me, you don't buy me anything for my birthday.
Yeah, because it's like, I know I bought you Christmas shit and all that, and like
Let's not
birthday
get ahead
shit.
of ourselves.
That's how you got like friggin' Pet Amiibo and...
Alright, Cage, well you don't have to be a dick about it.
I now have 2 of those, by the way, because I fucked up.
Yeah, because you forgot you had one.
Come on, do I look like I have time to repeat
But it
myself?
happens, okay? I need a list.
There's
I
not
made
an
a list
option.
of the ones
Come
I
on.
want, okay?
Later.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Broflowski.
Why is he naked on top of...
He's high on some kind of cheese powder. It was a thing in an episode.
I thought it was like piss. Like cat piss. Yeah, I hope Alex comes out as well, Daniel. It'd be fun.
And so, in a
If he comes out of the
worst-case
closet,
scenario,
yeah.
we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a
I mean, his
superpowered
wife
civil
probably wouldn't be
war.
okay with that, but we all...
Teasing Gerald, warrior of Dipolis.
Exactly.
Dipolis?
That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come
Popolis?
in. We need you to
The
help
Popolis.
S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control.
Oh my gosh, there was...
while we focus on-
my coworker was trying to find a home for this kitten.
Okay, you guys gotta give me a second. I gotta do something. I gotta help my mom real quick. I'll be right
We
back.
need cooler heads to prevail
Hey,
in
Jordan, why
this
is there no face?
Stare at a half-naked man for like a couple minutes.
There's morality
and there's practicality.
They're gonna have naked man for a couple seconds. How is this any different than any other
also
Julian
have
streamer?
hard evidence that if we rebel against it, the entire world's future will be imperiled. So, there's really only one sane choice here. I'm not saying
I really
the
want to
SRA
binge
is
watch some anime.
but going down a path we know leads to disaster would certainly be irresponsible and foolish.
Advocates point toward the Washington, D.C. attack as
My pleasure.
evidence that superheroes are absolutely necessary in today's world.
I like how they're trying to make this like a big moral debate here in this game between the two factions of Cap and Iron Man when it's quite clear one side is worse than the other, even though they both act like assholes.
But they're also both really stupid.
Yeah, no, they're both assholes in the scenario, but I mean, like, when you read the book, it's like clear that Tony Stark is really the bigger of the two assholes in this scenario.
Yeah, but Cap, I don't like either one of them. I don't
No,
like
no,
Civil War
I agree because, and there's a big problem. Yeah, and that's why I don't like the book that much, because they both act like assholes. But then you got Tony Stark acting like just an unforgivable asshole with having all those villains attack his friends and locking them up in a prison that would turn them insane. And it was just really badly written.
Yeah, but then, you know, they did a lot of shit to Hulk, too, which led to World War Hulk.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Iron Man, Reed Richards, Doctor Strange, and Black Bolt sent Bruce Banner off to another planet like a couple, like, complete jackasses.
Yeah, they're just like, hey, fuck you.
All superhumans, the Registration Act is
Like,
in effect.
we think we'll be
You are now
safer
required
without
to meet
you.
with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay, I'm back.
Even though I will say Planet Hulk is one of the best stories written in Marvel.
It's good. I enjoy it. I mean, it's like the one Hulk story arc I can actually stand.
I love a lot of the Hulk story arcs, but Planet Hulk is something that I absolutely hold dear. It's one of my favorites.
Usually I forget that other Hulk story arcs.
Let me see.
No, Hulk just sucks. I really enjoyed Dan Slott's final comic, or final issue of Amazing Spider-Man was really good. Like, it wasn't amazing, but it was really nicely done, and it was a touching story.
Back again? You better hurry up and figure out where you stand.
And his new Iron Man is actually really fun. I actually really like his take on Iron Man.
I haven't kept up with Marvel right now. Last time I checked, Doctor Doom was Iron Man. For some reason.
Better than the classic bastardization of Planet Hulk that was going on in Thor Ragnarok. Oh boy.
Yeah, Thor,
they kind of did that.
Thor Ragnarok apparently just bastardized.
As much as I like the camp and Thor, some of the campy stuff.
Look, I liked Thor
really
3, but I hated how they treated the Hulk storyline.
Yeah, they didn't really do the Hulk storyline justice.
Not at all. But you know what movie did? Planet Hulk. Have you guys ever watched the animated Planet Hulk?
Oh, okay, no, I haven't watched it.
That is great. That is fantastic. If you ever get a chance, watch
most of the animated Marvel ones are actually pretty good.
Well, not the recent ones, but I would say some of the older ones, yes.
Yeah, but the older ones were actually pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. Especially the Hulk stories, like the Hulk versus, where they had him versus Wolverine and Thor.
Well, there was one I wasn't really too fond of. Well, okay, 3 technically. I wasn't really too fond of the Ultimate Avengers series.
I thought it was fine. It was my introduction to the Avengers proper.
Yeah.
As a concept.
So Daniel asked what is there to like about
Earth's Mightiest Heroes was the series was better.
Falcon.
And then they canceled that because Disney.
Come to a decision yet?
So is anyone gonna actually defend Thor 3?
What was that?
Oh, I would.
Because Daniel asked what is there to actually like about Thor 3?
Well, some good action, good CGI. Like the.
Hey Daniel, you heard that? It's great CGI.
How come? Why am I
does
not?
he not like
why
the
do I keep
CGI
fucking
in it?
this up? Am I doing something wrong here? Is there something I'm supposed to activate or something? Because I pressed the button and it's like, no, you can't. I'm guessing my parts aren't good enough. The fuck? Oh, whatever.
Maybe not. Maybe you
Wait.
just suck.
We all know Stamford was tragic. Was there really an answer?
Oh, I agree with people that if Stan Lee dies, you should just have Deadpool in a Stan Lee cosplay as the cameo.
That would be funny.
The CG was awful, worst looking Hulk yet.
We don't let cops
Is he
run around
forgetting
shooting
about
whatever
the Ang Lee movie?
That's not.
bad guys. They need to answer to somebody.
Oh wait, is that Falcon or Bishop? I can't even tell.
I still have yet to actually
it is Bishop.
watch
Okay.
Thor 3. It's been on Netflix for a while.
I hate the first two Thor movies. I'll say that. The first two Thor movies are not good.
It's pretty much them just giving up on trying to be serious with Thor and just kind of just being like, whatever. And, you know, I get why some people wouldn't be happy with that.
Wait, Bishop, you're time travel. You should know how this is all gonna end. Why are you trying to pick a side here?
Because Bishop was told by Cable to pick one.
I'm playing as Cable.
Oops.
Then why'd you tell him?
I don't know.
God, I remember playing as Cable in Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Stick shooters. Okay, that's awkward.
At least, like, you know, for amateur players.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Can I pick a side now,
Cable
please?
in Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Well, yeah, because you could just, because
you could zone the
could
hell
just,
out of people if you
determine the mission.
You just spam that.
Yeah, but it's like one button. It's like pew pew pew. It's just like Mega Man. It's like more with it's like at least Mega Man and Cyclops had one shot they could fire. They didn't fire like 3 of them.
Yeah, and this was faster and a little bit more powerful.
I would love to pick a
I wasn't supposed
side.
to go
Thank
down
you
here
very
yet.
much.
I'm kind of mad at myself because I wanted to open up the I didn't want to go down here. I wanted to go frickin' up back up. Now I need to get back up there.
Oh look, you found more yaoi.
Captain Diabetes!
I ain't no government puppet. And I
didn't open the freaking bag before I did this. I'm so pissed now. Now I gotta go back up there and do it again.
Time to do the right thing. Glad to hear it. We're gonna need some real heroes to get through this thing. Anyway.
Yeah, I am really tired from work last night.
Hurry up.
I got off like super late.
Okay, here we go.
The up family's house.
God, I'm broke.
You know what is a good series that is Civil War done right? The Injustice books.
I haven't read them. I looked at them.
They are now. Granted, it's an alternate universe, so the characters do act a bit out of character, and there are some things changed, like Lex Luthor is Superman's best friend in that series. But it takes advantage of the fact that it's an alternate universe and really goes and delves deep and makes the characters do things that they would never normally be allowed to do in a main universe setting, like killing off certain characters.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. I know, I can't wait to read Tom King's Batman 50. Because leading up to the wedding has been great.
Because it's the law. And because if you don't,
I'm very curious to see if he actually did fully kill off the Joker.
Oh, fuck you, Maria Hill. First of all, one of us doesn't even live in America.
Bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to start trouble, are you?
Maria Hill just threatened me, saying, "It's the law to join us," and I'm playing as Black Panther.
That's close enough. I won't let you pull a stunt like your pal Captain America did. Just
call the
sign the
cops
damn
on
paper. Smart move. I'm glad.
Did you know
to see
the
you're going
actual
through with
animal of Black
registration.
Panther does not exist?
Oh, you mean that? Yeah, no. It's not technically a real species.
No, I didn't know
You're
that.
not getting out of here until you
Until like
choose.
just recently.
I've made my choice. Fuck you, Hill.
Hold it right there. Only registered heroes are
I have
allowed to
no
leave
idea
this
what you
room
guys are talking
freely.
about.
A Black Panther, the actual animal, like a panther that is black does not exist.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's
That's a made-up thing.
I mean, I'm pretty sure in a different language it is.
Black.
What about Bagheera? Is he like?
No, that's made up. And Bagheera was a jaguar, I'm pretty sure.
Black Panthers are just jaguars, but in a different language.
I'm confused.
No. Panthers and jaguars are two separate things.
I thought you said they were made up.
No, black panthers are made up. Panthers are typically like a brownish or a gray.
Oh, you mean black panthers, not panthers in particular.
Yeah.
You just made the
I don't
biggest
think
mistake
Scott's
of
that
your
angry
life,
if you would say something
hero.
isn't real, and it's like, clearly there are real ones.
What was it? Oh, we were talking. I was talking to some people. We were like, "Yep,
Don't worry,
nope,
kid.
giraffes don't
We'll bounce
exist.
back from this.
Giraffes are
Songbird
just
will be
two
fine,
zebras
too.
standing on top of each other with a trench
Made
coat."
the right choice.
I mean, it's true.
Now let's get the hell out of here before
They
we
don't
got
fucking
more of these
exist.
lackeys to deal with.
I mean, it's true. Just look at the evidence.
Exactly. No one's ever seen a giraffe.
Well,
Yeah,
he went
exactly.
to go organize a stock drawer.
That time I worked at
Yeah.
the zoo to help take care of the giraffes didn't happen. It's all a lie. I learned the truth.
Yeah. That's where you learn it. You have to spread the truth.
Like jelly.
Okay. So Alex, just in case you didn't hear, me and Daniel are going to ENOS on Friday. Show up. Be there.
Not,
there.
could you please come? They're
No, no, no,
demanding
no.
you show up.
No. Like hostages.
Wait, did you just say there would be hostages?
Alpha, send Alex an invite. He said he's been trying to get in the party, but it's not letting him in.
Well, I'm streaming
that's
right now.
locked.
Send him an invite.
I can't.
You can't. You're the leader of the party.
Yeah.
Alright, let me just wait for this cutscene to end.
Sir Andy Huxley Esquire.
Oh, the cutscene's over.
Hello.
Hold up in here.
Hello.
Oh please, I'm not falling for that, you whores.
But yeah. We would like to see you there, Alex.
It says he hasn't been online for over a month, but I'm gonna send him one
Just
anyway.
send it to him.
No, he has. It's just he hasn't logged on to play.
Yeah, because he was on like what? Like a week ago?
Last week. Last week.
It's okay, Alex. We'll interrupt the stream. You're that important.
Yeah, of course he is.
Excuse me, I'm trying to work with you, Kyle, you dick.
Hey! Alex, shut up. Yeah, Alex likes to hide from people, so that's why he shows up offline all the time. That way he can be on and watch his porn without other people knowing.
Oh.
Yeah, he can make an excuse.
That's the reason.
When his wife asks him, "Where were you all day?" He'll have an alibi.
Fuck it,
Instead of watching
fine. We'll
porn.
go see what these fucking bitches want. They're gonna jump me because I beat their asses last time.
Alright, why don't you
Hello,
just
Captain.
land on me then?
Considering I'm on the run from S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hydra at the same time, I guess
Part of
you
me
could
really
say
wants
Alex, where are you? I can't hear you.
He exploded. It was tragic.
Dang.
It was me. I was in the turkey all along. Me.
Is it me?
It's fine,
Uh-huh.
Cat, believe
Your
me.
little robot
I've
boy's
hidden out in more
broken.
dire
Those
places
bitches
for
just
much
threatened me with a
worse
black eye?
reasons. But are
Yeah.
you sure it was
They're
smart
gonna
for
cut a
us to
bitch, too.
repurpose that old base I pointed out? No, I guess not. I just
Mind
think it's-
blast! They're dead. Dead now.
Hey Julian, does your character have a butt cam?
No, it doesn't. My character doesn't have a butt cam.
Why not?
He set his preferences offline.
Unrealism.
Fuck. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna
Where's
do?
Alex's microphone? He must have muted himself.
Yeah!
charge of setting up this operation.
Like, this is what happened last time. Alex showed up and then just didn't say anything for a long time, and then he
For
finally
like
started
3
talking.
hours, and then you start talking. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we started having conversations.
Like normal people. What normal people do when they do normal things.
Instead of just lurking.
Get there ASAP and hit those invading shield forces from behind.
That's Alex. He's a lurker.
Yes, I did just do that, you bitch. And I'm about to stop you from using your attack.
Maybe he's got to finish fapping off to Julian's lovely voice. Yes,
Please stop. Please stop.
Let him Popoloquace in peace, Julian.
No! Oh, it's like, it's weird.
They're approaching your position. Take them out.
I'm gonna
Yes,
laugh
I do
at
think I'm tough shit.
I'm gonna laugh.
Who's Rebecca?
Alex just gets on here yelling Popoloquace.
Oh, sweet lord. Someone should really help Rebecca. She needs, a little bit of, what's the word?
Like Captain America leveled up.
Oh, fuck!
Now he's a level 2 American.
Oh, shit, I'm alive. How am I alive?
Daniel,
What is this,
asked
242?
you To help Alex out and give him a long Julian side.
Well, he'll give him a long Julian something.
I've been doing this for a while.
That's Cabela.
I don't want any of that. I do want my Thunderhead update though.
Well, he did show up.
We went and saw Incredibles 2 together. Great movie, by the way.
You
What,
finally
you and
saw
Alex?
Incredibles 2?
No.
Oh.
Thunderhead.
I've forgotten more about combat than you'll ever know.
Did he cut a hole in the popcorn container? That wasn't a no, Julian.
What? I wasn't paying attention. What'd you say?
Did he cut a hole into the popcorn? While it was sitting on his crotch?
No. I was the one holding the popcorn the entire time, and I didn't do it either. No.
Are you sure?
Oh, I ate the popcorn like a decent human being. And we were watching Incredibles 2. We were there to watch the movie and also be traumatized by an Asian woman.
I don't remember any
How much
Asian women in the
movie was
movie.
actually happening?
What?
Julian, Daniel asked how much actually watching the movie really happened.
All of it.
Are you sure?
But yeah, no, there was definitely that Asian woman that ate her dumpling child. And then I
Yes.
just immediately
Oh, that-
went,
oh,
wow,
that
that
thing.
escalated quickly.
Like, what?
Oh yeah, you're talking about the opening movie.
Yeah.
I also love how they're like, okay, you know, you guys have waited long enough, and then they fucking play that. It's like, really?
You know, I
Really,
didn't even realize
motherfuckers?
that that was a woman until the very end.
Wow.
Call me insensitive, but they really made it kind of hard to tell.
I already pooped in this toilet.
I pooped there.
What a Julian thing to say. I've already pooped in this toilet. I can't just flush it. I'm just gonna leave it there.
No, I don't need to flush it. It's already, it's like, it's not my poop that's in there still.
I'm not gonna poop in a toilet I've already pooped in yesterday.
It's not even a toilet, it's a porta potty.
Star Wars fans are a very toxic community.
Possibly one of the most toxic communities out there. I'm like,
you know, I didn't even
disbelief at how much they hate the series that they supposedly love.
You know, I'm gonna be real. Yeah. It's true. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and even I have to admit that it's pretty fucking
I find it
sucky.
hilarious how, like, the lengths they're trying to go to like, they have this whole, like, fan thing of, like, remakes The Last Jedi.
Oh yeah, and then there's these people that are trying to actually remake it.
Yeah, I loved the parody poster that they had.
Yeah, I saw
Where it
that
shows, like,
on Twitter.
Luke, like, super ripped, and
Yeah.
like Ray is like in a kitchen pulling out a turkey from the oven and shit. It's like,
yeah, but
what?
that was a joke though, and that was funny.
Like, oh, that's a parody of it, but it's like, but that's pretty much how they would like it to be. Like,
There's
no,
a
no,
cut
Ray
that you
can't
can
be-
find that's supposed to be like the SJW free cut where they take out all the women in the movie.
I
And I'm
found
like,
it.
what the f?
I think you better get to cable, Captain.
No, I love
He knows
when
he's
like
defending
some
that old
person on
Hydra base
Twitter
from
was
the
like,
West.
you know, oh, you think this purple-haired chick and, you know, a skirt was really a commander and everything else? That's stupid. They're like, oh, I'm sorry. With
Yay,
the
I got the
giant
USA
walking
costume.
hairball that was flying spaceships and the fish person that was also a commander, not realistic enough for you.
No, that was realistic. It was the girl with purple hair that was unrealistic.
Yeah, I know, but you know.
But you know, the weird bug-eyed fish man is natural though.
Yeah, no, he's clearly a commander.
Well, yeah, it's a dude, right? As long as it has a dick. Alright, guys?
Oh, and of course they all
guys?
have to be related to, like, Obi-Wan or Luke or one of the main characters, because if they're not related to one of the main characters, then, like, everything is not canon immediately. These characters suck. Because in a universe so incredibly large, what are the odds that
two people
everyone
aren't
knows
related
each other and are related to each other?
What are the
Wow.
What are the odds that two people are not related to each other? Am I right, guys?
Yeah, I mean that's like
I have
saying that
characters
if
in
you
my
drop
stories
two
that both
people
majority of
into
them are
a
related to
giant
each other.
galaxy, then you know you'd be like, oh well, I don't know. Odds are they're related.
Look, I'm not saying The Last Jedi is a perfect movie, but some of the reasons people hate on it are just ridiculous.
Well, and that's the problem. Like, of course it is. Yeah, it's not the best movie
There are
ever.
things about The
It's
Last
not
Jedi I
the
don't
best
like.
movie.
There are plenty of things. The casino
wasn't
scene,
bad.
Snoke's death, like those are things
The
I didn't
casino
like.
scene
But
was
I'm
not
not.
bad.
I did not like it.
I didn't mind it.
But I think people blow it out of proportion.
But like people latch onto the wrong things, and I'm like, that's just stupid. Like people latch onto these stupid things and claim it's bad because of it, and I'm like, really?
Akbar is a straight white male,
like,
as far as you know.
To the point where I had to watch a video because I was just like, are you
I
serious?
bet none of those people even realize the actor who played Admiral Akbar is actually dead and wasn't even.
But no, like there was a YouTube video where the guy's like, oh, The Last Jedi is a cinema abortion. Like, it's
I'm just like,
that bad.
jeez.
Sorry.
It's just The Last Jedi. It's not what's it called?
You really hated it that bad to where you think it's some kind of atrocious, blasphemous of film.
Well, yeah, and I'm like, guys, have you watched like A New Hope recently? It hasn't aged all that well.
I still love the movie, but like they treat Star Wars like
any of the prequel movies.
You know, as much as I
Have
love
you sat
Star
down
Wars,
and actually
people.
watched freaking episode 1? I did. Like, good lord, I passed out. The worst thing a movie could do is make me pass out. No, like
Even those movies weren't as bad as some people make them out to be now.
Watch The Last Jedi and then watch episode 1 and tell me which one's worse.
And there'll still be people who say Last Jedi is worse.
Or episode 2. Oh my
here's
god, episode 2 is the worst.
Here's the thing. I don't like the prequels, except episode 3. I find that watchable at least. But even those movies, people freaked out way too much. Way too much. People were giving shit on George Lucas way too much.
And Daniel, of course, responded, cinema abortion. Have they seen most of the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Oh, god damn it.
What a match! My fist and your face.
But yeah, people freaked out
like
way
they
too
watched
much.
Batman versus Superman.
But no. See, people freak out over these movies way too much. And I think they just
I'm gonna die.
I think
need
people
to
freak
take
out
a
about
chill
most
pill.
movies way too much, where it's like, oh my god, this movie's so horrible. And
If it's
like,
not the
guys,
bhave movie ever, it's the worst movie ever!
Huh, that's an interesting follow.
no
but
middle
I'm okay
ground.
with this. We have a follow. We have another follower
Nobody
now.
asks. I'll tell them you put up a
Oh,
heck
cool.
of a fight.
Someone called dinosaur masturbation.
Cool. I mean,
It's like, well, if you do it to a T-Rex, you're doing them a favor.
the older you get, the more nobody asks
No, seriously.
about what your favorite dinosaur is.
Oh my gosh, I know the feeling. It's horrible. No one wants to know Triceratops is my waifu.
No. No, it's all about that Stegosaurus deal.
God, I gotta fight the Raisins girls again.
Julian, which is it? Stegosaurus or Triceratops? Better be Triceratops.
Better be Stegosaurus.
But neither are good accurate.
What was that, Julian? What was that, Julian? It sounded like you said Triceratops for a second there.
To the late 90s, early 2000s, Julian. Go back to Bill Nye the Science Guy and Ellen DeGeneres. With the T-Rex fighting off that Stegosaurus. Because that Stegosaurus was so badass. Yes.
He's right.
Fall back.
Scott has a point.
Yeah, there wasn't any Triceratops in that ride, was there, Julian?
And it's not in the it's not in the one in Disneyland either.
No. So, boom.
It's a Stegosaurus. Damn it.
Boom.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Scott used
on Disney
logic
property even. There is not a damn Triceratops.
You've
on
searched
Disney property.
I don't think there's a single Stegosaurus anywhere either.
Wait, are you serious? I think there's the freaking Stegosaurus in
There's a Stegosaurus, but there's not a Triceratops.
These are extinct animals, guys. They don't exist anymore.
My favorite dinosaur technically is a raptor.
Which one?
Fuck you, you basic bitch.
Velociraptor.
Basic bitch.
I bet you don't even know that they look nothing like they do in the movies.
I don't think so.
I mean, seriously.
Well, yeah, they look like birds.
Like, oh, it's a pterodactyl.
But you're giving me no choice.
No, I'd say pterodactyl because the P is always silent.
It's a pterodactyl, Julian.
It's a pterodactyl.
The P is not silent.
Unit 2, attack positions.
No, it's too close to that. It's too close to her.
Besides, if we all think back, Sarah was the most annoying out of all of the ones from Land Before Time, and she was a Triceratops.
Oh, I loved Land Before Time. That's a great movie. I watched that last year, actually. There's like 50 fucking sequels, though.
No, only the first one. That's all that matters. The first movie was the only good movie.
I like the third movie.
Fucking Land Before Time has more sequels than James Bond. For crying out loud.
The third movie's not that bad. The first 3 movies aren't that bad.
Okay,
After the
I don't
movie
even
is when it
remember
gets
the
like,
first.
holy crap.
I don't remember the first 3 sequels. The only one sequel I remember is the one with the pterodactyls.
I don't even remember the movie you're talking about. I don't even know what movie he's talking about. Put this on your Instagram.
The poopy dactyls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Widow, you're gonna stop shooting America in the face right now?
There we go.
America!
Never stop shooting America.
Fuck yeah!
Oh well, that was pathetic, heel.
Did you honestly think we'd be unable to call in
The Land Before
reinforcements,
Time,
Natasha?
an animated
Your
drama
biggest weakness
directed
is
and produced by Don Bluth, and executive produced by Steven Spielberg and George.
No, it's Steven Spielberg.
Sorry, I like that. Steven Spielberg.
I'm sorry.
The Borg have taken over. They've already gotten to our movie producers.
It spawned a franchise with 13 direct-to-video sequels and a television series.
Jesus! I did not know it was that many. 13?
I thought it was more, honestly.
13? I thought it was like 9. Holy, like 10. I thought it was like 10.
For crying out
Holy
loud,
crap.
13 is not that much more than 9.
But
I didn't know about this.
I
They
knew
were
about
pumping them
9
out,
of them.
man. They were pumping them out.
Jesus!
It went through severe cutting and editing of footage to take out scenes that were too dark and intense for young children.
It's a
Yes, 'cause Little Book
dinosaur!
Mother wasn't dark enough.
About 10 minutes of footage.
Literally,
comprising a total of
half of them
19
eat
fully
each other.
animated scenes were cut in order to get a G rating instead of a PG rating.
Oh no, God forbid it's a PG movie.
Seriously, like, the first movie, like, you actually see them take a chunk out of his mother.
Let's see.
That's because the first movie was actually good.
Much of the cut footage consists of the T-Rex attack sequence and sequences of the 5 young dinosaurs in grave danger and distress. Examples can be seen in storyboards of the chase sequence in the Briar Patch. POV shots of sharp-toothed snapping jaws were deleted, and shots were rearranged to shorten the sequence. This results in continuity errors.
They didn't call it a super soldier
Depict
serum
the T-Rex with his right eye still open after it had been blinded.
Oh. I need to look at this movie again, because I don't remember this.
Yeah, I mean, we all know that dinosaurs did not look like this, but, like...
It also holds a 70% fresh.
This movie was made long before the feather theory got popular, so it's okay. I can use a medic. Dinosaur movies now have no excuse,
still
though.
A thing, and yet they still... You know, even after the feather theory was a thing, Jurassic Park never used it.
Well, you see, their excuse is that they aren't real dinosaurs.
Oh my god, the last movie that came out was 2016.
And Scott brought up Rotten Tomatoes, and I was just waiting for this. I was waiting for that, for Daniel's rebuttal. It's like, no, Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh my god, Julian. The last movie, The Land Before Time, Journey of the Brave, was a Walmart exclusive.
Oh great, movies are getting exclusives now? Oh, that's just great.
Well, yeah,
I mean, you know, they were pumping, I don't know, I'm surprised you guys don't remember this, but like, it was like every summer they were pumping out a direct-to-VHS Land Before Time.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm sorry, I was too busy noticing all the horrible knockoff movies that were like pumping, they were throwing at us after a while.
Well, I mean, it was a different time in your life, you were with Jock, and, you know, you probably weren't paying attention to all that.
That has nothing to do with this at all.
So how come they never grew up?
Because it all takes place in like a year.
Because Scott, brand, name, recognition.
So they apparently meet a Pterodon and a Carnotaurus.
You know, that's another thing about the movie that makes no sense. You know, the movie about talking dinosaurs. Doesn't make any sense. Is that none of those dinosaurs existed at the same time
in one of those movies. I think.
What?
I remember something really stupid.
I don't believe you.
Oh my god.
I remember something really stupid plot like that. I don't think I'm making this up. I remember something.
They had dinosaurs called Boofa and Doofa.
You'll have to hit the switches in the right order.
A lot of these dinosaurs didn't even exist in the same time.
Life lessons called wisdom.
Incorrect sequence, nuclear detonation in progress.
Oh my god.
It's kind of hard to take someone seriously with a name like Doofa, though. like, what writer came up with that?
I will pay any of you $5 to change your names to Doofa. Your YouTube name.
Yeah, no. I'm good.
No, it's not happening.
What's up, guys? Doofa here, ready for another world.
Your favorite movie is The Land. Your favorite is The Land Before Time 3, The Time of the Great Giving.
Fuck. What was that, Julian, about you saying the first 3 sequels
were bad?
Because,
like, well, you know, it wasn't that bad, okay?
Oh, you were 3 years old watching it. I watched Land Before Time just last year.
That's not the reason.
Why is the Velociraptor in it? They didn't exist in that time period.
There was that scene where, you know, they were running from the fire, and I thought that looked good. It looked good, you know.
Oh man, the history here about talking dinosaurs is starting to not make any sense. Velociraptors didn't exist back then.
And apparently the 4th movie was the last one to have the original cast actually do the roles.
Like voice acting it?
Yeah.
No, they were motion capturing it, Julian.
Oh my god.
Of course they were motion capturing it.
I almost thought this was a completely different person. I looked at the voice of Littlefoot, and I saw Scott Mick, and I'm like, is this Scott McNeil? Holy shit.
There's no way, because Littlefoot sounded like a little girl, so that would have been weird.
Who was in Batman Beyond and Freakazoid.
I can feel him out, but it'll take a moment.
I never watched Freakazoid.
What's wrong with you?
You missed out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, you guys just like old things.
Freakazoid was like Deadpool and like in a onesie.
Yeah, no, I know who Freakazoid
But
was.
for children.
I've seen clips of it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, sure. Hey, Julian, why don't you ever get married? I like meat.
I like meat too much. You know, you can still be married, you can still eat a lot of meat. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's from Freakazoid. I know, because I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, what? I didn't know that.
You didn't know that was from Freakazoid? Oh, wow, you suck.
No, the dude that did Brain and Pinky and the Brain was, God, what was it? Which character was it?
Get
Spike.
wrecked, bitch.
He was Spike.
Spike Lee?
No.
In The Land Before Time?
That's all the fun.
Yeah, he was Spike in The Land Before Time. Who all people I talked to agree was the best dinosaur in the land.
Okay,
we're not talking about dinosaurs in the Land Before Time because obviously.
You mean the dinosaur who was kind of slow and didn't talk?
Wait, whoa.
Did I mention I beat up Firelord?
Whoa.
Seriously.
What?
Firelord.
Spike?
Spike was the dumb one.
No. The one that played Petrie in that Land Before Time series is the voice of Johnny Bravo.
What's up, mama?
No.
There's an appetite doctor in your pocket. You just happy to see me, mama. Hey, hey.
God, I love Johnny Bravo.
People get trolled for Johnny Bravo these days.
Dude, I love the parodies of Johnny Bravo now, where if Johnny Bravo was around now, the show would be canceled instantly.
Oh yeah, no. Well, okay, to be fair, any like late 90s, early 2000s kid
Johnny
show
Bravo's humor could not work today. Because people would get way too offended by it. Think about it. The show Johnny Bravo would cause people today to get offended.
Like, people get offended over anything at this point.
End of story. Move out.
It's just sad.
No, bitch. Stop. No attacking.
Is that your waifu, Julian?
No.
I'm pretty sure that big one's your waifu.
Positive. Because, you know, big girls are okay, but she is obese. You know, you gotta take care of yourself a little bit.
You're just making it
No,
worse.
you can be fat. No one said you can't be fat, but you can't be like...
Are you fat shaming on stream, Julian?
No, you gotta take care of yourself. This girl clearly does not take care of herself.
Your body's a temple.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit, it's War Machine. Now I'm in trouble.
Mosquito just got murdered.
I'd ask if you're gonna come quiet.
That's because Mosquito's weak to raisins.
Get up, Mosquito. Get out of my square, you ass.
You're in my personal square. I would happily ask you to leave.
I hate filling out forms.
No.
Okay. This is truly the most American stream we've ever had.
Well, this is the most. I only own three games that are remotely American. If you know.
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Next year for 4th of July, we'll be streaming the most American game ever made.
What is
Scott,
it?
you're gonna stream something Japanese, aren't you?
I'm gonna stream Metal Wolf Chaos, the most American game ever made.
Well, you should. Well, you gotta keep that promise now.
As long as the game's out by then, yeah. I mean, the game just kind of gave a vague sometime this year type of thing, but but no, if it's out, that's what I'm streaming. It's the most American game ever made. Because
we should have played
he's the president of the United States of America. And he will stop you because he is the president of the United States of America.
How did I die?
Because you suck.
Shut up, Scott.
Oh, you know what? I just remembered. There's this comic about Captain America becoming the president of the United States.
Yeah. Even
the one that's a Hydra.
Oh, Julian, don't spoil it.
But.
Don't spoil that part.
Is it the Hydra one?
No, sorta.
But no, it's not a good one. It's not a good one. It's fuck.
Oh, you mean where he wiped out all African American people? Because he was racist, and he was also Red Skull.
This is the same Captain America. This is the same Captain America who apparently this is the Ultimates version written by frickin' Mark Miller. You know, the guy who made frickin' Civil War.
One? Oh, I was talking about the one where it was Red Skull.
Oh.
I was talking about a completely different one.
Ugh. Let's not talk about that one either.
Where he wiped out every race except the white race. Let's
not talk about that one, please.
It's a thing.
Not talk about that one.
But he was Red Skull.
I knew there was a reason I never liked Captain America comics.
Well, it was Red Skull. It was Red Skull, but still, it's like that.
It was an alternate universe.
There's a reason I never liked Captain America comics.
Yes, but in the Ultimate Captain
America sucks.
He was a dick. He was a dick. I mean, well, because he was from a different time.
Great, but
people say
universe is like a complete dick.
But
no one likes Ultimate Universe.
I don't think Captain America would go around, calling the French cowards and
Yeah, that was the Ultimate version of Captain America. Ultimate version of Captain America is universally hated.
Yes, everybody hates the Ultimate version of Captain America.
I would call the French cowards.
And he is the one who became French.
But then again, okay, no, I can't stream it. It's not on PS4. I was gonna say I could stream an American game. I could stream Metal Gear Solid 2.
Nothing's more American than a game about. Oh wait, I never played Metal Gear Solid 2. I was thinking 5.
You've never played the best Metal Gear Solid ever?
I've never played any of the Metal Gear Solids except for 5.
Play Metal Gear Solid 2.
Well, if I ever got the chance, I would.
It's on PS3. Pick it up.
I don't have PS3.
It's on Xbox 360 as well. Pick
I don't have Xbox 360.
What
the fuck is wrong with you then?
I had an Xbox 360, but I sold it.
It's on PS2. Pick it up.
I don't have PS2.
I'm in lockdown here.
You fools! I don't have any of them.
You have a computer. Emulate it.
I don't play on computer.
Okay, fine. You have a PlayStation 4.
Steven, I'm streaming right now. So I can't turn around.
You can get PlayStation Now, which means that you can play it on PlayStation Now. So therefore, do that.
Oh, God. Someone in Konami. Why? I know that Kojima might, crucify you all for this, but you gotta do it.
Kojima isn't gonna do shit to them.
Metal Gear Solid 2 is, like, Kojima was ahead of his time when he made the plot for that game. Ahead of his time. Like, he accurately predicted the future.
Yep. Bunch of clones and people running around with giant metal nuclear suits. He predicted the future on that
just
one.
Because the guy got... Well, I mean, there was another personality inside his right arm.
The thing about the Metal Gears is there's no point in them. There's literally no point in making
magic.
What's the point of having a robot that runs around with nuclear bombs?
Were you there at that... Joy, were you there at the Metrocon Star Party that was like a family and Snake was the father?
Yes, that was there.
Okay, and they had Revolver Ocelot with a sock puppet on his right hand that would talk to him in Liquid's voice, and it was great. That was the greatest thing ever.
I don't remember exactly every single piece of that, but it was fun. That was hilarious.
That was my favorite Metro Star Party ever.
I think it was the first one we ever went to.
I think so. And then Solid as Snake was the best. The Agents vs. Outlaws with Captain Harlock.
Captain Harlock and Lightning, Cross Lightning forever.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Captain Harlock and Lightning forever belong together. Him fighting off Solidus to avenge her was just
Have you guys seen
Tell Classy to shut the fuck up. I'll get her prescription in a second. I'm working on it.
Have you guys guys
I
seen?
got a fucking piece of cheese off a Skeeter's fucking roof.
All right, like I was saying, have you guys seen Mario Warfare?
No.
It's this fan-made movie, and there's this scene where Snake is talking to Luigi, and he's explaining the backstory to Metal Gear. It's the fucking... It's just so complicated.
Yeah,
it's so... He starts off by saying how he and his brother had this father who would only go by Naked Snake. So right off the bat, it's the... I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just... It's a weird series.
It is a weird series.
Another one down.
Yeah.
Movement in the ventilation system.
Scott, your opinion, which is more convoluted and ridiculous? Kingdom Hearts or Metal Gear?
Kingdom Hearts, definitely, so far.
Metal Gear.
But then again, I haven't seen anything from the Metal Gear stuff, so...
You haven't actually sat through those games.
Okay.
Because Metal Gear
so I'll give it the benefit of the doubt.
More on its ridiculous plot.
Alright, I'll give that one the benefit of the doubt.
Kingdom Hearts doesn't start with an hour-and-a-half long cutscene.
No, it just starts with an hour-long, half freaking, tutorial.
Yeah, but it's not an hour. Like, they don't focus as much on the plot. Like, literally, you could take the gameplay out of Metal Gear Solid and have, like, a Lord of the Rings long-length movie. Actually, no, you'd have a movie that puts Lord of the Rings to shame.
Yeah, that's why whenever I hear them say they're maybe directed by the guy who made Kong Skull Island, which already raises a few red flags, but
yeah,
he wants to make it multi-generational, as taking a time in different times in history, because it's multi-generational, which sounds really bad for one single movie. That'd be fine for a series, a franchise of movies. Yeah, that's why it doesn't make any sense, because the story's already long and complicated enough. If you're going to do generational, have it focus on several generations, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Even in a 3-hour movie, you could... let's put it this way. They couldn't fit Harry Potter into, the first book of Harry Potter into an almost 3-hour movie. You think they can fit the entirety of Metal Gear Solid...
Into one movie? Yeah, that's just ridiculous. That's laughable.
That's insane. And
Hideo Kojima is in on it too. He wants to help out and everything, but
we all know he wants to direct, but he can't get the.
He's not a director though. I wouldn't trust him with it.
No,
you can't trust him with the things he's doing now.
He'd probably make the movie in canon and everything.
Generational thing. Have you ever heard of the game Record of Agrest War?
No.
It was a really interesting tactical RPG series in which, it was actually generational. You would have your character and then you romance a character Fire Emblem style, and they would have a kid, and that kid would now be the main character. It would take place years later, and that kid's now the main character. And then you would do the same with that, and then, years later, that character has a kid, and you play as that character, and you'd go through 4 generations.
And
it was really kind of cool.
You know what game I am looking forward to is this game called Ancestors. You heard anything about that?
No.
It's supposed to be an episodic game, but it's called Ancestors, and it's about humanity's time. It's gonna start off 5 million years ago, between the missing link, and you're going to be playing as that in a survival game. And from what I understand, it's going to be episodic, so they might do other things in other time periods, but...
So it's a more advanced Evo.
Yeah.
If you know what that is.
Didn't used to be on the same side.
Where you're just, goal is to evolve through.
But I'll be honest, I'm hoping that it really is just about the 5 million, the missing link, because that'd be really cool. It's going to be made by the same guys who did Assassin's Creed, but apparently they're really taking the history into account here and not just making it like Assassins fighting Templars. It's going to actually be more focused on history.
Which I still actually can't wait for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It actually looks like the first Assassin's Creed game I've wanted in a while. I mean, I tried Origins, but I didn't really care for it.
I haven't cared since Black Flag.
See, I like Origins, but that's because you guys know me. I like Egyptian
I would
history.
have liked Origins if they had just taken out all the microtransaction crap.
Oh yeah, that was something I even complained about in my series of it.
Yeah, like if they had taken that out and like
it didn't need any of that. It didn't need any of that.
Like, oh, in the whole level system where it's like, oh, this enemy's level 7. It's like, why? None of the other Assassin's Creeds had level systems. It was just an excuse for you to put in the microtransactions. That's all it was.
See, my other problem with the game was its campaign was short, way too short. And it filled that time up with side missions when they should have just taken focus off side missions and just focused on one big campaign. Interesting campaign.
But even then, you've got to play a bunch of side missions because you have to
just make the story mode bigger.
Yeah, it was poorly done. It was poorly executed.
Now the environment, the world around it was well done.
Great.
Yeah, that's what I loved about the game. Was exploring Egypt. Now this game is apparently going to take place before Origins, so that should be interesting if they can figure out a good story to tell.
Okay.
Maybe maybe have something.
I'm looking forward to hearing more about it. Seeing more about it.
You think you're doing the right thing, but you're not. And I don't have time to explain why.
Because honestly, the last Assassin's Creed I really cared about was 2.
Yeah, I still gotta finish that series, but I'm in the middle of Fallout New Vegas and Kingdom Hearts 2 right now.
Oh, you're in the middle of the best Fallout.
That was the Fallout that I got that introduced me to Fallout, so I have a special place for it. And I'm playing the DLC for it right now, and I've never played them. So
Old World Blues is the best DLC. I'm
in the middle of Dead Money right now, and so far so far I'm impressed, and I like how Father Elijah is the villain in it.
Yeah, I really like all the hints though that they give you about the Lonesome Road DLC though.
Is that like the last one?
Yes. Don't do Lonesome Road until you've done the others.
Yeah, that's what the plan is. I'm like in the middle of it right now.
Yeah, there's actually an order that you're supposed to do them.
Yeah. I'm starting with Dead Money.
Yeah, it doesn't matter the order as long as you do Lonesome Road last. That's the only thing that matters. Because that way you learn about the legend of the courier.
Is it gonna talk about the past of the courier?
A little bit. You'll find out some really fun information. It's really well done. I love all the DLC. Like, it was so good. I mean, Fallout 3's okay. Fallout 4 I didn't really care for as much as any of
I'll be honest, I actually do like Fallout 4 more. Even though I played New Vegas first, I liked Fallout 4 more. But I will say that they really should have done more with the engine. That's why I want them to change their engine next time.
Yeah, and then the next Fallout I'm not really looking forward to because it's like, hey, let's just make like an MMO style game.
You know what? I think we should still get that, all of us, so we can play it and stream it.
I don't want to pay full price for that.
I need more to come out for that before I recommend it.
Well, I know I have a friend who's getting it, and we're gonna probably do a series on it.
I just don't want to pay full price for it. Which, I don't know if I mentioned on stream. I picked up the Royal Edition for Final Fantasy 15. So it was on sale, so I picked up all of the DLC for Final Fantasy 15 to try and get a complete game of that game.
You stay right there.
Bishop, stop doing that.
Why?
Which is sad.
Like, I thought you hated that game.
Yes.
So, I hate aspects of that game, but I've come to terms with other aspects of that game.
Yeah, I'm gonna redo my series on that Final Fantasy.
So, I mentioned to Julian about this, but I had an epiphany about the Final Fantasy series as a whole. Just one random night while I was thinking, I had an epiphany.
What?
And that is, like, because one of the big complaints people have had about Final Fantasy is the direction that they're going. Like, they're completely just, every game changes up the style and everything else. But what I was thinking was, like, that's been the way since every Final Fantasy.
Well, yeah.
Final Fantasy 1 was a basic RPG, but it was like one of the first of its kind.
I need a
Final Fantasy 2 immediately changed the way you level up. Immediately. It has its own unique features that are not in any other game. Things like you know, level up strength by punching things. You level up your HP by getting hit. Things like that. Final Fantasy 3 immediately introduced the job class system. Final Fantasy 4 introduced a few different things, like equipping weapons on left and right hands, and that people have predominant hands that, you know, they're better with, so you'll get better bonuses from those hands.
What was the name of the mobile game that they did that everyone hated because of the microtransactions?
Brave Exodus was the crappy one. Record Keeper's not bad, because you don't have to touch any of the microtransactions. But like, every Final Fantasy has had its own unique features. So technically hating Final Fantasy 15 because it's not a traditional Final Fantasy makes no sense, because there is no such thing as a traditional Final Fantasy.
And see, I have no connection with the other Final Fantasy games, so I just...
Every Final Fantasy is a different game.
But the combat system is what I can't get over.
I don't really care for the combat still. And I don't really care for the characters. They annoy me. I'm like, but I want to give the game a shot, and I want to give it the best shot I can. And it was $20, so I was like, all right. I only paid $20 for the game, to begin with. I'm paying $20 for all of the Royal Edition
Oh,
stuff.
you fucking piece of shit, Bishop.
With the season pass, so, alright. For $40, I got what's supposedly the full game so far. Because they've already announced that they're coming out with more DLC. But the thing I really wanted to play on it is the multiplayer, because they did add a multiplayer feature. I really want to try that out.
Watch it. Bishop absorbs energy.
But I don't know. I'm also just weak for things when they're on sale.
Yes, you are.
I'm the same way. I'll go to a store and I'll see something on sale and I'll just buy it. Because I'll be like, well...
Like, PlayStation's doing this whole mid-year sale right now, and there's so many good games on such great prices that I'm just like... I mean, do I really need more of the monsters for PS2 on here? I mean, it's only $2, I might as well.
Just 2 cables.
Like, you know, do I really need Wild Arms 3? I mean, yeah, it was the best Wild Arms, but sure. You know, it's only $4.99. Like, I just immediately am like, well, I mean, you know, it's cheap. That's one of the things, like, if I had a good gaming PC, I'd be like all over Steam sales all the fucking time.
Oh, other terminals? What? What are you talking
about? I'd be going broke with Steam sales.
See, I just stay off of Steam for that reason, because like I know, like you can go on there and find all kinds of stuff for under $5. That's good.
Yeah.
And before you know it, you've spent 20. You know.
And that's the whole thing, is it's like, oh, this is only 3, this is only this, like, all those small numbers add up real fast.
There we go. Now I know what to do. Oh. Just going through this boss that really pissed me off.
And I'm so happy one of my coworkers is starting up the Yakuza series. Started playing through it. So much fun. I recommend more people get into that game.
This should do
When is Final Fantasy VII Remake supposed to come out?
Sometime when Hell freezes over.
Can I get Final Fantasy VII anywhere?
Oh, I'm sorry. Episode 1 of Final Fantasy VII Remake is supposed to come out sometime when Hell freezes over. Because God forbid they actually, you know, release it all as one game.
Yeah, I hate it when games do that. No one likes the episodic approach to making video games. Anyone out there who makes video games listening to this? Nobody likes that.
Like, the only ones that can actually get away with it are the Telltale games. Because
I even hate
they're
that.
more like a TV show.
I hate
but
that
at least
too.
they can get away with it because it's like.
I think they're actually going to get away from it though. That style. I think they're getting away from that.
I need a breather. That might be, but.
Because they said that they're going to start changing how they make their games now.
Because it's like, it's just, no. Oh my gosh, I don't remember what I was doing in this game. This game doesn't tell me what it was. Oh crap.
Oh my gosh, camera. Idiot camera.
Is there a... There's not a... No, there is not. There is not a thing that tells me what I was doing, is there? No, of course there's not. Why would there be? Thank you, Final Fantasy VII.
You're playing Final Fantasy VII right now?
Yeah.
How do I play that? Is it on PS4?
Yeah.
I've been asking about that.
Yeah, it's on PS4. It's like $10. And it comes with all kinds of enhancements.
Damn it! You traitors need to back off now.
Like really cool enhancements. Like turning off random encounters.
Jesus, Tally, someone.
Fuck you, Bishop.
Tally down.
Okay, I don't remember what I'm supposed to do right now.
Scott, it's your birthday.
Wait, is it yet? No, still like 20 minutes.
Oh, that's the holiday you were talking about.
Yeah, yes. Greatest holiday of the year.
Bishop, have you...
Old person day, yeah.
I knew I should have supervised.
Greatest holiday of the year.
One day closer to Death Day. 1 year closer.
Yep. I already feel old whenever I'm at work, so...
Should be handled in accordance with the law. As will you. Soon enough. Meantime,
the fucking crotch on Tony Stark's armor in this game is insane.
Watch your back.
Why are you staring at his crotch?
Why wouldn't I be?
Got other places. His eyes are up here, sir.
We've already enjoyed some victories in this conflict, but we knew we were going to be in for a tough fight.
Well, now we gotta fight Towley.
I seriously don't remember where I'm supposed to be going right now. Whoa, turn off the 2 times. Holy crap. Oh, okay. I received the enemy skill materials. Good thing I checked in there.
The Tally fight is an ass.
Hey Julian, where am I supposed to go right now?
What are you doing?
Playing Final Fantasy VII. I'm in the Shinra building.
Oh God! Don't even. Don't. I'm kind of. I have no idea.
I have Aerith in the party. I'm at 13's escape.
Head to the briefing station when you're ready for your next assignment.
Ugh, Scott,
I think
like,
I'm supposed to go to the roof and fight.
Hellcat.
What's his face?
I haven't seen you in years. Oh no, that's
not
not Hellcat.
Yeah. Wait, so you've already escaped from jail because everything's on fire, right?
I had for a bit.
Well, I mean, there's blood everywhere, and...
Okay, so yeah, you need to go back to President Shinra's building office, and then they're gonna... something should happen.
It's always good to be around such amazing friends.
I forgot I named Aerith Dobby so that I can watch her get stabbed and die.
Why?
I can't think of any of my old teammates who'd buddy up to Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. right now, given what's been going on.
You know.
Aerith, you mean that girl from fucking Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah.
I heard that
just
too.
like
When it comes
Leon.
to Bobby, all I care about is that he's alive and doesn't blame himself for what happened. Anyway, good chatting.
I think you're mistaken. Those
Bye for now.
characters were originally made in Kingdom Hearts. Scott, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
Just like all
I'll
these,
clean up that.
just like the genie in Aladdin or Peter Pan. Kingdom Hearts made them up. They're their characters.
Okay, I get why I named certain characters certain things, but I don't get why I named other characters.
Hi, Cap.
I don't know why
What's going
Tifa
on?
is called GeoCities.
Of course, Cap.
Go back and
Rand
I think
Corporation
you
might not be
know
one of
why.
Europe's biggest Stark enterprises, but I can help keep us afloat.
I need to go back and see that again.
I toyed with the idea of trying to disrupt Stark financials, but that would probably be too risky. Nothing I
Because
can
I know
provide
Cloud
half
is
as important
So
as your
named after
apparently,
Alex.
Iron Fist can float in midair when he's meditating.
Makes sense.
There's no place else I would rather be.
I guess.
You ever
that's
seen a man meditate?
I guess that's a thing.
That makes no sense, but whatever.
It's like he has one superpower, and one of those powers is not floating.
Where am I supposed to go? Final Fantasy VII, why do you not have a synopsis? Why did I leave off at such a bad spot?
Get wrecked, bitches.
Let's see. I'm not wrong. Julian, do you remember? I think you earned limit breaks by using limit breaks, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Except
you just
for-
use them a certain amount of times.
Yeah. Use one limit break use your limit break a certain amount of times and then you get it. Except for like Tifa and Kate sets, because apparently they get like random ones or whatever the fuck. Yay, I did it! I got Towley High! I broke someone's sobriety.
He was working in a pot shop anyway, Julian. It was only a matter of time.
No problem.
But you know,
big problems, but nothing I can't deal with later. I hope that's possible. It's
I
just,
broke a man's.
I've always had
I
to be careful about keeping
broke
my
a man's
powers
sobriety
under control,
today.
even
Again,
when
I should
he was
feel
working
bad.
in a pot
whacked out
shop.
bad
Like, he
guys.
literally surrounded
I'm
himself
fighting other
with people
heroes.
he was supposedly
I don't know.
staying away from.
Still don't think this is a good idea. This is a good idea.
I mean, that's like a sex addict working in a porn shop. You just don't do it. And that's why Jacques doesn't work there.
Anymore.
Well, yeah, what do you think gave him?
Oh yeah, Jacques here. Hello, Jacques.
Oh,
You guys completely
Hey.
ignored Shock.
I'm not looking at chat right now, so I can't see.
I was busy with the boss fight.
Oh yeah, excuses. Exactly what I expect.
I'm playing Final Fantasy VII right now. I can't
Not a
see
good
it.
enough excuse.
Yeah, I don't know what Scott had an excuse. I have an excuse.
They'll be sent there using a transdimensional
Alex is
portal
ignoring everyone.
we discovered
Where's
is
his
located
excuse?
deep in the Rikers Island Penitentiary.
Yep, he's busy rearranging his sock rope.
He chimes in every once in a while.
I just didn't have anything really to add to the discussion. I'm sorry.
Should be.
So
How dare.
We'll be hitting that convoy hard as it passes
Be
through
nice.
Hell's Kitchen. Unfortunately, there's a complication. We have it on good
So what do you think
authority
about
that
Daniel
Stark
paying
and
for some
S.H.I.E.L.D.
hookers
both
tomorrow?
ranks with
Or Friday?
No.
criminals. They're using some kind of nanotechnology to
Wait,
control
what?
the behavior of
Wait, what?
What? Daniel was like, we should go get hookers and go to Chuck E. Cheese. Well, he asked Chuck E. Cheese or hookers, and I'm like, can't we do both?
during our rescue op. So watch your backs.
I mean, I don't see why not.
Just terrible idea.
I think it's a great idea.
Terrible idea for a number of reasons.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Married? Both of them? You're the only one who isn't?
I'm not married.
I mean, what happens in Chuck E. Cheese stays in Chuck E. Cheese.
Also, you can't
That's
technically
definitely-
Also, you
definitely
can't go
not
into a
a
Chuck E.
rule.
Cheese without a child anymore.
Julian, I need you to come to Florida for tomorrow, for Friday.
Once again, you can't go into Chuck E. Cheese without a child.
Daniel has a child. We're good.
Is that literally a rule? Like that you won't allow you in unless you have a child to keep pedophiles out?
Yes, it is actually.
That would make sense.
But no, Daniel has a kid. We can bring Leo.
What if I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese and just earn tickets?
Nope.
That's what Dave and Buster's is for.
See, that's the thing. That's how they get you.
You know,
you gotta have a child with you. That's how they get you.
Pretty much besides the games, the food's like alright, overrated. It's overrated. Yeah, it's not worth the. So it's like, so it's good.
It looks like it leads up. What leads up?
It's like here I am trying to get some tickets for some prizes, rank them up. And no, I gotta bring my own kid with me. Oh shit!
Jock can't even stay in the chat. Like, come on, Jock. Hang out with us a little bit. I miss Jock.
We all miss
We
Jock.
all miss Jock.
Yeah.
Oh.
You just literally
You
said
might
what
miss
I
him more
said.
than I do because I don't really care. But
Well, not
care.
since you found your new, friend.
You're not even. I'm not gonna.
Like, you're not with Jock anymore. You abandoned your husband. You were
It might
probably
be my
having an
fault.
affair.
It might be my fault, Alex. I've been staying up, doing fucking games with Julian lately. I'm taking him away from his husband. It might be my fault.
Well, I mean, Thunderhead better watch out, because,
Because Alpha's here.
Yeah, Alpha might steal his dude. So, and we all know Julian's got no loyalty. Because look at how he discarded look at how you discarded Jock. You just threw him away. You broke up with him on stream that one time. It was pretty awkward.
Yeah. Like, it was just weird.
I am at a loss for words.
Okay, I really don't know where I'm going with this damn game.
It's just, I wish there was an action I could commit to emphasize how I feel right now. But there is no such thing, so I'm not gonna do it. As I said, there is no such thing, so I guess I will just sit here.
Sign doesn't
my
exist.
Kindle died. Darn. My Kindle died, or else I would have actually just gone onto the Lazy Gaming Guys website. Use that to express Julian's,
Did you guys watch the latest episodes of Steven Universe?
No.
Not yet.
Nope. I don't know which is. I don't even know what's latest or not anymore. I'm terrible at keeping up with that.
Okay, what am I supposed to do, game? I'm very confused. Why did everything zoom in? What's going on? I don't know where to go. I keep walking around these two rooms and I can't figure out where to go.
Yeah, so just follow the. Okay, who are you right now? Are you Aerith, Red, and Barrett right now?
No.
Oh, you're Cloud?
I'm Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith.
Hey, you're trying to go up to.
If I go back,
just follow the blood up the stairs to the president's room.
Because if I go this one way, like, I mean, like, oh, what's this? Potion?
No, fuck you, Jimmy.
Okay,
I'm working on it.
It's this damn camera angle. Fuck this game's camera angles.
Oh, Scott, if you think it's bad now, wait till you get thrown into the freaking world map.
That's enough out of you.
God.
Apparently, I did some shit I wasn't supposed to have done.
Hey, look, it's.
I went to Nibelheim before I went to the gold fucking saucer.
It's got a giant phallic symbol sticking out of his back. I wonder what happened.
Whoa.
Maybe it's foreshadowing for another character.
This is the dumbest cheese for a boss I'm doing, but somehow it's working.
Yep, the one-winged angel showed up.
Okay. catch you, you fucking little rat bastard. Okay, now that I caught Stripe, we can go. Now we can go back to Tweak. And go fucking what's it? Whatever we wanted. Whatever we fucking wanted to do. I don't remember.
Sarsaparilla.
No one puts baby in a corner.
Go in the corner.
Didn't you just hear what I said? No one puts baby in the corner.
Babies belong in corners. Maybe if you want to have an adult name, talk about you being out of the corner.
Also, Scott, I'm a little disappointed in, after watching The Incredibles, there's one thing I'm a little disappointed in.
What, that crappy plot twist?
No,
that I saw
that's not
coming
it.
a mile away?
Well, yeah, if you paid attention to her fucking name. It's like, anyway, but, no. My whole, the thing I was disappointed in is, like, they missed their chance to make a joke. They missed their chance for the perfect joke. For at least, not a joke, a reference, my mistake. Because you know how Pixar's always big on making references to other Pixar movies, right?
Is it the 15 years too late reference? Because it's only been 14 years.
No.
Oh. Well, then what's the reference?
The reference is when you know when Jack had the little had the foam that he could eat come out of him.
Yeah.
Why did they call it poison? They didn't call it boysenberry. Like from the freaking Bugs Life, like the caterpillar eating the Bugs Life.
No.
That would have been a callback to
being the chosen one.
Well, they made the Mozart callback.
You would have been like the only one to actually get that.
Oh no, some crazy other Disney crazy person would have come up with it.
Well, they made a Mozart reference because the babysitter was playing Mozart for the baby in the first movie, and then Mozart is apparently the thing that calms the baby down.
It's like freaking when we were playing Disney Scene at a coworker's house. Like, they just hear the word shadow and they're just like, Homeward Bound! And I'm like, what the f. Sure.
Sounds on a Disney movie.
Disney movie.
I don't even know what that movie is.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You don't know what Homeward Bound is?
No.
Get out of here, you baby.
Old people.
Homeward Bound was a live-action Disney movie about two dogs and a cat trying to get back to their
I know that movie.
And then there was a crappy sequel called Something in San Francisco.
I thought the San Francisco one wasn't that bad. I thought the third one people didn't like.
Oh, I can be straight.
There's a third one.
Oh no. I'm gonna go with this option.
That attitude shows how out of touch you are. Registration
I'm talking to Songbird right now. And I'm just like, you don't even stand a chance against us. You fucking Z-lister hero.
Get Dobby out of the building.
Oh my gosh. And then she just killed Daredevil.
No, and nothing was lost of that day.
Still can't wait to stream Tales of Vesperia. Even if it means dealing with that crappy, worst character in all of Tales of.
Scott, you're building up a list of things that you're gonna have to keep up with.
Like hell, I'm not streaming Tales of Vesperia. You must be out your damn mind. I'm buying 3 damn copies of that game.
I've got to get recording so I can record shit off my Switch.
I gotta buy my PS4 version, my Switch version, and my Xbox One version.
Record some stuff off Switch. Let me know when y'all are done talking about Incredibles 2. Had to mute because I was seeing it this weekend, but didn't want to.
Who's seeing it?
Alex.
Alex is in the party.
Oh, right. No, he was the party. He muted it.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, no, we're done talking about it.
If he could hear it anyway. Or,
I don't know how else to tell him.
Well, you could send him a message on PlayStation. You know, the person who's
I just figured the movie's been out long enough to talk about it.
You'd think that, but then I still haven't seen frickin' whatchamacallit? still haven't seen Jurassic Park yet. Or
Jurassic
Deadpool
Park,
2.
Incredibles came out long before Jurassic Park.
And I still haven't seen Deadpool 2 yet.
Jurassic World.
I haven't either, because I went to go watch it, but it
Deadpool
was
2
like
was good.
11. No, it was like 11 in the afternoon, so I'm like, oh, okay, when's the next showing? Because we're eating lunch right now, we're not going to be able to see it. And then the next showing's like 10:30 at night. I'm like, well, okay. Like, obviously that's not happening.
Honor and duty are more than just words.
There we go, I sent him a message.
There was surprisingly a good number of Rob Liefeld jokes in Deadpool 2.
Hey Julian, should I remove purple and Geoceteria?
Or you think you're going Soldier Boy? You're going over the edge. Captain America's gonna kill everyone in this game.
Well, it depends on what material he has. Do you have any material that you're actually going to use?
That's weird.
I barely use materia.
Because essentially, you do know you're going to need the material for the fight because the people, the character, because you know Barrett and Aerith and Red 13 have to fight a robot in the ladder, robot in the elevator, which I think falls if you fuck it up.
We're clear, and just in time. Disable that convoy.
Slit Fang. Don't worry, Julian. I have no fear of death in this game.
Why?
Wait, is Alex still even in the party?
Yeah, he said he had muted because of the Incredibles 2 thing. I sent him the message of we were done with that.
Damn. Coon Command Gyro. That's like a 5-pronged fidget spinner. Why is it that real?
Don't make this
is it real? I don't know.
I have a 30-pronged fidget spinner.
That's physically impossible.
Not necessarily.
Don't pretend you didn't deserve that.
Healing Wind, Sled Fang, Big Shot.
Wait a minute. You have it on that. Stupid. You have it on that. All you do is press a button and fucking get your ultimate, isn't it?
What? No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I got something with Jennifer, whoever the fuck she is.
Sled Fang. I fear no death. Big Shot.
I'm not tagging you, little girl. Go away. I don't like you.
Seal Evil.
Whose house is this? Oh, this is Clyde's house. Seriously, why is Gundam Wing in the background? Why is there a Gundam Wing picture in the background of Clyde's house?
This Gundam Wing is awesome.
You're finished.
I'm not saying it isn't, I'm just like...
AP Cannon.
Time of the bed. Oh, great, that's stuck in my brain. Thanks a lot, son.
Using your freaking limit break. Looking grenades with you,
Grenade.
I mean, that's pretty much how I'm supposed to be eating this, all this crap. Yeah.
Okay, it's good classy medicine, I guess. Or should I go give Stripe back to... What's his face first? Yeah, let's go give Stripe back first.
Eat grenades.
The fireworks are just beginning. They didn't call it a super soldier serum just for fun.
Pretty sure they did call it that, Cap.
At least I figured out where I'm supposed to go. Yay!
Did you? Did you really?
And I'm almost out of Midgard. Once I get to the world map, I can get Yuffie. then I can do a bunch of other stuff.
So you're gonna get that VR headset for the Luffy thing?
Annoying puzzle. Do the stupid annoying puzzle. Get freaking Vincent.
You know what's funny? You wanna know something that's funny that I wish would be addressed more? Is, you know the movie, the Steven Spielberg one with the Oasis? What is it called? Ready Player One. It's funny because I saw this thing that pretty much encapsulates reality versus fantasy, where it's like in fantasy when people imagine VR they always imagine like all these cool amazing things like the Oasis, like this big open world where we can all hang out, be whoever we want, and you know, cool stuff like that, right? But in reality, and it showed like a bunch of people fucking around in VR with Ugandan knuckles and just the reality versus fantasy. Like, in reality, all those people would be, like, dressed up as memes and stupid, the dumbest characters you can think of.
It's porn.
Yeah, people would straight up do that. Like, oh, no, the Oasis, you can be whoever you want. I want to be Ugandan Knuckles.
Do you know the way? Yep.
Well, actually, they'd be, like... They would be memes in that time period.
They'd be memes we don't even know about.
Yeah.
Future memes. How do I get off this roof?
Like,
stuck on the roof. How do I get off the roof? How do I get off the roof? Okay, there's the exit.
I don't know where I go. Where do I go?
When you are.
How do I function?
Where's Rufus? I wasn't able to kill him. It's complicated. Now I get to do the motorcycle chase.
He flew off in a helicopter. How is that complicated?
It's complicated.
He literally ground onto a helicopter. He called.
Yeah, get into the truck and the motorcycle. Barrett walks like he has freaking like shit in his ass.
But you know, you're in this. I'm not happy with you right now.
River.
I have to get the you know, part of me want.
Fantasy 7's like one of my least favorite Final Fantasies. I mean, the only reason to play this game is for Yuffie and Tifa.
And since we all know Yuffie is the worst thing ever.
Yuffie is waifu. Yuffie is best girl. Well, okay, no, she's tied with Tifa, to be fair. I mean, Yuffie and Tifa getting together, that's the best. Is there a trophy for this? Do I have to do this perfectly? I really don't want to do this perfectly.
Then don't worry about it.
No. Raise the material level 5, go on a date with Barrett.
Where do I go?
Crab people.
Crab people, crab people.
Look like crabs. Talk like people.
Where do I go?
Oh, Chia, you are not whining outside my room again.
Oh,
jeez.
That's an entertaining trophy right there. I like that trophy. Failure is an option for just having your party die all in battle. They're not wrong. Failure is completely an option.
Ugh, fucking hell. Ugh.
Stop it. No.
Get in here.
Where do I go?
Stupid little whiny baby.
No, stop it. Stop it. No, Dad. God, this sequence sucks.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. How did people think this part was anything but crap when they first played it.
There's a door. Where do I go in it? No.
You know,
How about the store? No.
Does anyone on stream really love Final Fantasy?
I'm used to being the chosen one.
I never played it, so I can't say.
Because I need to see if, because I think that even people that like Final Fantasy VII a lot will admit that the Midgar section went on for too damn long before you get to the world map. That and this freaking motorcycle section sucks ass. Like, horrible, horrible ass. Like, the sweatiest of asses.
Hardcore.
Cloud, I need you. You have a giant buster sword. Hit the motorcycle dude. Hit the guy on the motorcycle. How are you not hitting the guy on the motorcycle? How are you not hitting him? You have literally a giant sword.
What the hell? That's what I was supposed to do. That's stupid. Oh, hey, Lady Deathstrike, how's it going?
You gotta pay your child support.
No.
Let's roll.
Whoa, baby! I'm just not ready. Would you like to join the Columbia Record Club? I said, whoa, baby! I'm just not ready for that kind of commitment. And then I packed all my stuff and I never saw her again.
Nice to see you fighting bad guys for a change. What was little Miss Fake Nails up to?
But that's just the way things go.
Didn't believe they'd actually do it.
God, there's something wrong with me that I could quote that song just out of fucking sheer memory alone.
Great song. I mean, it's like 9 minutes long.
Song.
It's a great song.
11, actually.
Yeah. It's about as long as Trapped in the Drive-Thru.
Shield Force is coming for you. I don't think they care if Ben gets caught in the crossfire either.
Stupid too.
It's clobbering time.
Clobbering time.
Let's see, Revenger. Okay, that's clearly a woman's shirt. That's clearly like some kind of woman's gloss with a Revenger shirt.
You're a woman's undershirt.
Your face is a woman's undershirt.
Come on, Kyle, let's go.
Sephiroth is alive. I have to save this world. Will it save the planet? It seems so.
Sheesh, here we go
Like,
again.
maybe? Maybe it will save the planet. Destroy one, kill some.
That just really was awesome. Really, you know, murdering another person is my favorite pastime.
Let's go! I think it should be Cloud.
Even though technically, you know, the biggest threat is Shinra, it's still Shinra more than...
Hey, Scott, what's your favorite in the DLCs for New Vegas?
Old World Blues.
Okay. What's that one about,
me,
without any spoilers?
It's about an old abandoned test site that is still has the brains of the scientists still there, as they're like giant monitors, and they're very entertaining. They've been there since before the war. So they've been there a very long time.
Based on what I just saw,
It's a really fun DLC.
probably gonna live to regret
It's got a lot of great jokes. It's just really fun.
Shield finally figured out we were intercepting their communication.
Where can I find Yuffie?
Iron Man's on his way, approaching fast.
Join, where do I find Yuffie? I know she's on the world map, but where do I find her?
Random.
I thought there was like certain spots you find her more often.
Dude, I can't. Dude, you're asking me to remember a game which I don't remember every single detail of playing. It's been a while myself. Better run fast. See, that was your chance to say gotta go fast.
You're too slow.
Come on, step it up.
Oh, fuck you, Iron Man. Just shooting up buildings? What an asshole.
Okay, so I don't. So even though most likely they've already done the voice clips for the English stuff already, I think. But I'm sorry, they need to get the new voice actor for Sonic to do the old taunts from Brawl. If they're gonna put Sonic back in it.
What are you talking about?
I'm not going to.
Your friends are
For Super Smash Bros. Brawl, you know, Sonic's taunts, his taunts were like really annoying and obnoxious. And I want Nintendo to pony up some time and money to pay the voice actor who does the new voice actor.
You want Nintendo to pay the voice actor for a Sega character.
Thanks for being such good sports and playing along.
Not like the first
You
time.
must have realized that you are all far more valuable.
Do out of their way to help improve a character that is
David Hayter's already said that he's done new that he's redone his voice work for freaking Snake for Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yes, but you're talking about a character who is in direct competition with their main staple.
Not anymore.
Not in the public point of view.
They keep merging them together.
No, that's because they're awesome when they're together.
Well, they haven't been good. They haven't made a good version of that game since freaking 2012. But it's under 2012 Olympics. But you know,
they should make an actual official Sonic Mario game. They should.
Yeah.
It's about time. Like, just between the two of them. They don't need the side characters. Just make it... I don't know. Something.
I'm in the wrong building.
No.
I go to Planned Parenthood to look for a facelift. Why was I not thinking about that? It's supposed to be going to Tom's Rhinoplasty. What's wrong with me?
Speaking of which... Now don't
I'm
play
not paying attention. I need a facelift. I'm gonna abortion. I'm gonna go to abortion.
That's not where you go?
Wait, what the hell?
I mean, I thought that's where you went for a facelift.
Yellow Jacket. You deal with him.
Oh, hey, Yellow Jacket. It's really nice to see you. Really enjoy seeing you. Because you're everyone's favorite character.
I never felt like...
Or alternate personality, I should say. Come on.
What the hell is that?
Your face.
Oh, Yowie. Yeah. Some of these really make me feel awkward. It's like really strange. This is wrong. It's all so wrong.
Video games.
No.
Oh, you fucking bastard.
The only way to play them, dude. I thought that's why you don't have your webcam on, is because you're nude.
Yeah, then why don't you put the webcam on?
I'm nude. Everyone here is nude, Julian, except you. We all came prepared.
I get just a headset on.
What's wrong with you,
I can't
Julian?
be nude because even though I tell everybody I'm streaming, sometimes my family forgets that I'm streaming and being nude.
I mean, that's one way to keep them out.
Yeah. Steven comes in, sees that, he ain't coming back in your room again without knocking.
Well, he's already bursted into the room like twice this week because apparently my door was closed all the way, even though I thought I did close all the way, and I was changing and shit. So it's like,
oh, I thought you were gonna say you were like jacking or something. And...
Fuck these buildings.
Like I thought this door was closed. Suddenly, like People come in and get scarred for life.
Julian's like watching granny porn. And Steven. Dude, I didn't know you were into that, Julian.
Come on, let's see.
It's like, what can I say? You never lived until you get a gum job.
Yeah. I like it when a woman calls me Sonny.
Just turned you on.
Julian's dating someone and he goes over her house for the first time, doesn't see hard candy in the candy dish.
Oh, it's over then.
This isn't working.
We need to see other people.
She can't see at all.
You know, if you guys were trying to get me to side, it worked.
Well, that's the point.
I need to fall back.
What if we found out that Thunderhead was like 70?
Thunderhead's just a really old woman.
Really old man, you know.
The sagging still applies.
Yeah, just different parts.
Yep. It's all like, look at that sag. They flop around.
Look at that flop.
Listen to that sigh.
It's all about that flop.
Helicopter, 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 helicopter.
But, so Julian, you're saying that Steven has come in on you changing, still yet does not knock on your door before coming in. Still runs that risk. Why?
I won't forget.
If I walked in on you changing, I would make sure to knock any other time I came in that room. I think we broke Julian. He's not even saying anything anymore. Because we figured out this secret fetish.
What?
Fantastic work.
Okay, Julian.
Fantastic work. I destroyed this whole part of the
I
city.
demand this conversation.
You can demand all you want, but I think it's
Please.
why.
Oh my god, I hate you all.
Aw, we love you too.
I'll never find your bodies.
My body's right here.
Movement is working. It's just a matter of time before public opinion turns firmly in our favor, and the Registration Act becomes history. However, it's not over yet. Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. have already proven they'll stop at nothing to try to break us. We must remain ready to face them at any moment, while also doing whatever we can to protect the public during this chaotic time.
Had to read up on something real quick, but okay.
I know it's been intense.
What was I doing? Oh, right, now I remember.
Take a breather.
Maybe that's why you like
when you're ready, head to the
you
breathing
can't remember
station.
what you're doing either. You got a lot in common.
Hi there. How are you doing?
It is true. However, I must tell you that the
Ooh, I
journey
got a
is
tank.
not always pleasant. for
Yeah,
those who choose to
tank.
Fucking...
Moving through the dark force dimension will show you what you fear.
Bitch!
Eat tank, motherfucker.
If we don't register, they'll throw us in jail. So the way we see it, this is our fight too.
Our youth has no bearing on this. We can help, and we will.
Well, good talking with you. Bye for now.
Alright, well, way to be passive-aggressive towards me. That's okay.
It's really tough to deal with Julian's microaggression. So passive-aggressive like that.
Oh, I was talking
I'm
about
not
these
being
characters I was
passive-aggressive.
talking to.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Julian's all about those microaggressions.
Yeah.
there. We're having a hard time getting a list together, or even a rough number, but it's probably in the dozens by now.
Yeah. Heavy machine gun.
God knows I want to. But right now, that's not our top priority. We need to stay focused on winning this thing. And that means swaying public opinion enough to change the law.
Dang it. Oh wait, I have bombs. Why am I... Yeah. Bet I have more bombs than that.
We'll find a
There
way.
we go.
Trust me.
Okay, what am I supposed to do again?
Microaggression.
You're supposed to die.
I did that. I think I'm supposed to go see Cartman again or something. Just go back to the...
There we go.
Let's just go outside.
Okay. I don't feel like playing that anymore. What do I want to play? I don't feel like putting a game in. I just want to play something that's on the PS4. Oh look, I do still have Broforce on here.
Red team. Alright, I'll go with this.
I remember that Broforce stream. That was a pretty good stream.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Do they have Broforce on here?
More
Do they have Broforce on PS4?
Yeah, I have it. It was free for PlayStation Plus like 2 months ago. 3 months ago.
Damn. I should have gotten that.
Yeah, that was how I first played it. Great game. I could do Mighty Number 9.
Major disaster at a chemical plant in New Jersey. Details are sketchy. But hundreds
I'm gonna suck at that game.
We've got to get those innocents out of danger.
Everybody does. The controls on it are free.
They're not as good as Mega Man's.
Yeah.
That's why we'll be using Cloak to tell
No. Because I got like halfway through it and just stopped.
Let's rescue those workers.
Very disappointing game overall. I had really high hopes for it.
I think a lot of people did.
Yeah. It didn't live up to those hopes. Not like Hat in Time did.
That's because people who made Hat in Time actually knew what they were doing.
How many trapped workers?
Darn right they did. They made one of the greatest games ever made.
Something's weird. I'm not getting anything over my infonet. No panic signals, nothing.
Which I'm so happy at the convention I'm going to later this month. The voice actress for Hat Kid in Hat in Time will be there. And I'm gonna have her sign my collector's edition.
Of course it's a trap.
I'm so excited.
Get you all in one place. Skybird 1, is the area fully cordoned?
Oh look, I could play Star Ocean until the end of time. Or Star Ocean Last Hope International. Or Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness.
Copy that. Stand by.
Stand by? You and S.H.I.E.L.D. going soft, Tony?
We didn't come here to arrest you, Captain. I talked S.H.I.E.L.D. into offering all of you a chance at amnesty.
I could play more of Tomb Raider.
Thanks, but
Tomb Raider's good.
I think I'd rather take my chances.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, I haven't finished it, but what I played wasn't bad.
That was before
You guys?
The public doesn't want secret
I'm
identities.
gonna have to call this an end to my stream for right now.
Feel safe when we're around.
Yeah, I think I'll call an end to this one
Because sadly, I have to wake up early.
Haha, I am off tomorrow.
I am off tomorrow, but I
Suck it, Julian.
Yay!
I couldn't do it today because of 4th of July.
It's a half an hour into the greatest holiday ever.
Yes, yes. Everybody,
Scott's not
Scott
right now.
to making it to the start age of 28. Two more years, and then he'll be an old fogey.
You'll be an old fogey before me.
Alright, so I'm just gonna call this an end to my stream too. Happy 4th of July to everyone.
Well, 4th of July is over. It's the 5th of July now. It's the day after. It's the day
excuse
after
me, it's still the 4th of July where I am.
Yeah.
Well, technically it is for me too, but I don't count.
But any Lazy Gaming Guys fans, we will be doing a special stream on the 5th of July.
Which is right
because
now for
we have
you.
to celebrate my birthday.
Why don't you do it right now, Scott?
No, I wanted to do it tonight.
It is tonight.
Not this morning. No, it's the morning right now. Not tonight.
But tonight is the morning.
I'm not gonna let you two get into this flashback right now.
Tonight is the morning.
Not here. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Bye.
Good night.
Happy 4th of July.
Okay, it's over.
Not on my stream. You're still talking.